Alright. We're gonna meet up with Dr. Sid. And for this next fight, you're gonna wanna set up gambits for fire damage. I got one set up for Ardor here in oil. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple for Ash. She's just gonna attack the enemy with the highest HP and use Courageum when needed. With Pinello, it's pretty much Flame Staff and Oil Faraga, or just Faraga. And then healing and she's like my emergency healer, I guess, for HP gets really low and Ash is incapacitated and Fran is also incapacitated. So let's do it. This tower wrought by hands undying, heaven-bound path. You who master power, wisdom, mist, the tower secrets are for you, and you alone claim them. To heaven's last height you now ascend, chosen, now know the reason of your choosing.
So this is the Sun-Cryst.
King Wraithwall stood here. With this sword, he cut the Sun-Cryst and took its power in his hand.
But you're going to use the sword to destroy the Sun-Cryst. Aren't you, Ash?
Don't interrupt me, Vaughn. You want revenge? You would have me use the stone?
She's having second thoughts.
You would have me destroy the Empire? Is this my duty? Is this what you want? I cannot.
Why do you hesitate? Take what is yours. The Cryst is a blade. It was meant for you. Wield it. Avenge your father. Yes, it was I who wore Bashi's face, who cut down the life of Dalmasca. Lady Ash, your father's murderer is here.
You and Rex!
I slew your king. I slew your country. Do these deeds not demand vengeance? Yes, good. Find your wrath. Take up your sword. Fight, and serve those who died before you.
A Judge Magister there was. 2 years passed. He took in his hand the Midlight Shard, stolen from Nabradia, and used it not knowing what he did. And Nabudis was blown away. Sid ordered this of him, to learn the Nethicite's true power. That man swore never to let such terrible power be used again. He forsook his Judicious plate and his name.
Judge Zect.
Yep. Redis is not Redis.
too long,
He's Zect. Got his first name.
Reach out your hand, Lady Ash. But remember, that which you must grasp is something beyond revenge. Something
Forgot
greater
about
than
this part of the
despair.
plot.
Something beyond our reach. Try as we might, Gabranth. History's chains bind us too tightly.
No, we cannot escape the past. This man is living proof. What is your past, daughter of Damaska? Did you not swear revenge? Do the dead not demand it?
Dead or dead, they ain't coming back.
Wrestler. My prince. Our time was short. Yet I know this. You are not the kind to take base revenge!
Oh, so it's not Wrestler all along. It's probably in Akuria.
Is gone.
Right?
You are our saint, Tashalia Benagan. You must use the Nephesite. You must be the one to straighten history's weave.
I am no false saint for you to use.
Ash.
In all Dalmasca's long history, not once did we rely on the Dusk Shard. Our people resolved never to use it, though their need might be dire. That was the Dalmasca I wanted back. To use the stone now would be to betray that. I will destroy the Sun-Cryst. I will discard the stone.
You claim no need of power? What of your broken kingdom's shame? The dead demand justice!
You're wrong. What would change? I can't help my brother now. My brother's gone. He's dead.
Even with power, we cannot change what is past. What is done, is done.
Yet without power, what future can you claim? What good a kingdom you cannot defend?
Then I will defend Queen and Kingdom both.
Defend? You? You who failed Landis and Dalmasca. What can shame hope to keep safe? Your shield is shattered. Your oaths poison those you would protect.
Alright, so we're gonna kick Gabranth's ass. We're gonna hit him with fire spells, with dark spells.
Do not think killing the Kingslayer will win you back your honor. When you abandoned home and kin, your name was forever stained with blood.
Yeah, alright, you're immune to magic. What are you doing? What is that nonsense? What are you doing to us? That's it? Oh, you're already dead. Look at that. Wasn't a fair fight.
So you, too, would leave your debts unpaid.
Enough of this! I can bear no more. You disappoint me, Gabranth.
What?
He trusted you. When you bared steel against the princess, you forswore your obligations to your emperor. You shame yourself and make mockery of Lord Lass's trust. You are unfit to serve him as sword or shield, and so I release you from that service. Your presence is neither required nor welcome. Cabranth!
You were only a tool of this Venar.
How quaint. We are allies. The Acuria give men power as a master feeds his dog. It is meant to tame us. How well you've resisted their wile. By turning your back on their stones, you give us free hand to write our own history.
And at what price? Dalmasca's freedom for your Nethicite? I shall not suffer you to have it. The Sun-Cryst be damned!
Oh, be sure that it is! For what other purpose do you think you brought us here? But, my lady, I would have you stay your Acurian sword. The Sun-Cryst is glutted with mist, and so precious a thing must not be squandered. Let us use the stone! Finish this for now!
Gotta admit, the guy's got a lot of passion.
Shards of Nethicite, cocoon of the Sun-Cryst, spill forth your mist upon this evil east. Let sea and sky be awash in it, that Bahamut may come and drink his fill. And lo, how brightly burned their lanthorn! Casts it back the shadow of Acurian design, testament that man's history shall be his alone!
You made your Nethicite for this. You mimic the Acuria stone for what? To become a god yourself?
On whose shoulders better to stand than those of the would-be gods? Ah, such high hopes I once had, but you ran and they with you. Alas, the hour of your return is late. Come, family, revel in the glory of my triumph!
Yep, he needs to die.
No pity from me! Stand and fight! Behold the manufactured Nethicite, the fruit of our power and knowledge. See what the stone of man is capable of. Witness its power with your own eyes. Famfrit to me!
Yes, Famfrit. This guy is a water elemental esper that is weak to fire. I'm going to oil them. And yeah, we're really bringing the pain here. Uh-oh. Silence. Ooh. fucking missed. We got you now, buddy. You are fucked.
You dream of death! Wait and die!
Easy.
Let him by, Vena. It is done. Ah, how I have enjoyed these 6 years.
The pleasure was all mine.
Was there no other way? Huh. Spend your pity elsewhere. If you are so set on running, hadn't you best be off, fool of a pirate?
Fran? Fran! The mist burns to bursting. It beats. The cocoon. The Sun-Cryst bursts. You must run as far as you can.
Easy, Fran.
Hadn't you best be off? That's what a sky pirate does. You fly, don't you?
I suppose you'd better hang on then.
Ash, the sword! We have to stop it!
You must quit this place. It's reacting. I've not seen its like before. Nay, never this large. Never such threat impendent. For Nabudis.
Redis! Redis, no!
I, Judge Magister, condemn you to oblivion!
It's kind of reminiscent of Final Fantasy II in a way, where a character sacrifices himself like that, you know, the fourth character. How did they escape? Wasn't there like an explosion?
Brevis.
I mean, they were all still up there, right? Whatever. I mean, it would have been better if they would have shown them like trying to run or something like that, or shown them getting blown off the thing and the airship, you know, saving them by remote control or something. That would have been cool. I would have been down with that, but they didn't even do that. So yeah, overall good, except for the last bit there. The sacrifice part could have been done better. But yeah, Redis actually used to be a judge. And he was actually ordered by Dr. Sid to take the Nethicite to Nabudis to test it out. Which is why he pretty much just said, fuck this, I ain't doing this anymore. And that's when he showed up, Balfenheim, you know, started becoming a pirate, all that shit. Here they're obviously cutting corners. They didn't want to hire voice actors for these characters, so yeah, we get this.
Al-Cid?
We let ourselves inside. The situation is one demanding some haste, you understand?
How did you know where we were?
My little birds, they tell me many, many things. My lady, the war begins now.
Then you were unsuccessful in stopping the Rosarian fleet?
I used a variety of methods. All went according to plan until it came time to request withdrawal of our most devoted generals. In their enthusiasm for war, our great military leaders went behind my back straight to Marquis Sandor's resistance.
The Resistance?
During training, a division of the Resistance ignored their orders and disappeared. They were next found exchanging broadsides with the Imperials over Old Nabradia.
Why would they go there? They were asking to be found.
You misunderstand. Those ships must surely belong to Rosarian Division. They may have joined Ondor's resistance forces as patriots or even mercenaries, but in reality they are regulars of the Rosarian army, under direct command of our war pavilion. This fifth column has invaded Imperial airspace and provoked a response. Unable to abandon them, His Excellency the Marquis was obliged to give his main fleet the order to attack. And the battleground is Dalmasca.
Should this fight drag on, Rosaria will enter the fray. The defense of Dalmasca is their excuse, and we will have a war between empires.
Correct. They will bide their time waiting to strike until the Empire has spent itself against the Marquis. But then he will crush them and the Marquis both between his hands.
Vayne holds the Dusk Shard no longer. His advantage is lost.
Vayne has advantages enough. He stands on higher ground, and my birds tell me he has awoken something quite large. Bahamut, Lord of the Sky. There was a stirring in the mist, in the direction of Ridorana, I am told. Bahamut awoke soon after this.
It is the mist that came before the Cryst was undone. It breathed life into this Bahamut. If Rethers had not stopped it when he did, how much more mist might it have drunk? All went according to Dr. Sid's designs.
Yes, the man's last great accomplishment, I fear. And so it falls to me to put an end to the thing.
Vayne commands Bahamut himself?
He comes to Rabanastre.
Then I will defend Dalmasca and stop this Bahamut. This is my charge.
That's our charge, actually.
It's our home. It belongs to us all.
And my charge is to hinder and delay this Rosarian invasion for as long as is possible. I will do what I can. Ah, yes. When this unpleasantness is done, you must come to Rosaria. I will take you to the Amber Vale of Clan Margrace. Such things I will show you. Until then, I will be waiting.
Alright, you old smoothie. Both of you are getting jealous there, I think. So, yeah, Bahamut is essentially the final area / dungeon of the game. But we won't be going there for quite some time. Okay. Yeah, it is now time to do side quests. Side quests, hunts, optional espers, all the fun stuff. Not to say that the stuff we haven't done up until now wasn't fun, but the really fun stuff. Bunch of areas I skipped or just didn't explore. There's Nebraeus Deadlands, the Necro Hall of Nabudis, Sorobi Steppe, parts of the Salica Wood. Still Boston Salica Wood. There's a second part of the Hane Mines. There's another part of the Lusu Mines. There's areas all over the place. Yes, sir. Let's check out the shops to see if they have anything different. Could be that they sell some stuff. Or not. I guess all the techniques from now on have to be found. All the ones that I'm missing. And I am missing quite a few. Yep, no new weapons there. All the same stuff. So yeah, that looks to be it. I guess everything that we're going to be finding that's new is going to be in a chest somewhere. Actually, please tell me you got fucking serum. do not. Please tell me you sell Phoenix Downs. Yes, I need Phoenix Downs. Need these too. Oof. Yeah, I think it's time to go back to the Pharos. Maybe I can get that holy spell that I missed. And that spear that I missed. Not that I really give a shit about the spear, mind you. Or maybe I'll just do that in the next video. Maybe I'll just do one last thing around here. And that would be to look at my licenses. Famfreet has been added to the board. And for Vaughn, it is going to be utterly pointless to give Famfreet to him. Althir, not so pointless, yeah. The machinist actually has access to some high-level time magic. Most notably Histaga. But yeah, definitely Histaga. As far as the other choices, yeah, well, it doesn't matter here because I got numerology somewhere else, so I can get this, so that is redundant. Let's see, Fran on the archer side can get HPs that I've already gotten, so that's redundant. And where is it? Oh, right here. Battle lores that I've already gotten. Battle lore that I've already gotten. For time battle mage, and the magic lore that I've already gotten. So there you go. And knight's redundant. And that's nothing. And I've already gotten these. See, I think I actually gave Famfreet to Pinello my last LP of this game because obviously I didn't have access to these HP licenses from the monk grid because you can only choose one job. Now, if you're only doing like a one job playthrough, then and you're using a black mage, this is probably a good one to unlock right here with the black mage because you get all these nice HP upgrades. But it's up to you. I mean, it's totally up to you. Let's see, monk gets access to the Spellga and Arise. Yeah, I would have to say this would be the only choice other than time magic that is actually worth a damn. But the Spellga and Arise, do I really need that? I think I'd rather have another character with haste, to be quite honest. So that way I can have two characters with a Histaga spell, Bosch and Balthier. So, yep, the choice here is pretty obvious. It's going to be Balthier. Oh, shit. Fucking annoying ass shit. I still don't have enough license points for all this crap. Oh well, I will. I will. Might as well get that. So I don't have to look at it flashing at me anymore. What else can I max out here, so to speak? Sagittarius bow, yeah, sure. There you go. I believe Bosch is good to go, man. Yeah. Ash is pretty much good to go. Until we get a certain Esper that allows her to unlock this. His HP is good. Yeah, you know, the funny thing is the Bushi, the Samurai class, actually has more access to HV nodes than the fucking Knight does. I mean, the Bushi, well, the Bushi, I mean, it's blocked behind, a lot of them are like, you know, locked behind Espers and shit. But the Knight doesn't even have a lot of these available. Like, even if you did have, like, Espers and whatnot, I mean, there's not really, I mean, there's only, like, a certain amount of nodes. The Bushi actually has all the HP nodes. The only catch is a lot of them are behind Quickenings and Espers. But, there you go. That's all for this episode of Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age. In the next episode, I will begin at the Pharos. I'm going to try to get the Holy Spell, and then I think I'm actually going to explore the Sorobi Steppe next, because you can actually farm some really good items in here, as long as you have a Diamond Armlet equipped. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing that next. You can farm ribbons in there, which is a really good idea. I want to farm those before I start doing hunts. See you next time. Bye-bye.